When the COVID-19 pandemic began, I experienced a lot of challenges and difficulties in life. We've been through hard times because of all the changes that happened. The COVID-19 pandemic affects the state of the lives of the people. Many people lost their jobs, opportunities, and suffered from poverty when the pandemic starts. Yet, all of this is a lesson for us to learn from what we have gone through. It is truly painful to see a lot of people suffering in this kind of situation. As a life coach that motivates and gives advice to people, I want to help and motivate those people who have been adversely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic in identifying their goals and developing an actionable plan to achieve and survive the pandemic. I know that the pandemic has made our lives more difficult than before. We are already in a situation where we question everything. Why this is all happening? Why do we need to experience this kind of situation? How can we overcome this pandemic? We can't help ourselves to ask about anything because the pandemic truly affects us. But all I know is that in this kind of situation, all we have to do is be strong and brave. It can help us to fight this crisis and make a better plan to go through all of this. Because everything has a reason in the situation why this is all happening to us. And in every situation, there's a problem and its solution. That's why we don't need to stay in one place. We need to take action. We need to move and act to find a solution to overcome the pandemic. Helping ourselves and helping others is what must we do to survive the pandemic. Help is not an option, it is a must. A simple way of showing kindness and helping others can have a great impact and big changes in this kind of situation. Giving any kind of help or donation will be a big help to those people who have been adversely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, especially to those people who are in a low-lying state of life and those people who have lost their jobs. As a result, the COVID-19 pandemic makes us unite. We unite to overcome the problems that we experienced during the pandemic. We also learned a lesson from all the challenges we faced during the time of the pandemic. As the days are slowly turning back to the normal lives that we had back then, we should not still forget the things that we learned from the pandemic. We must remain strong and stand by ourselves as we learn to face our fears and problems. We must not surrender, but we must survive, because we will get through this. We will get through all of this.